This is my video demo for the MATLAB sound annotator running the program. This is the GUI interface of my sound annotator. I'd like to mention that the buttons remain disabled until the corresponding object exists. So in this case, until sound file 1 is imported, the buttons will remain disabled. Once I import the file, the buttons will become enabled. And then for the merge track, until an extract of either of both WAV1 and WAV2, until they exist, the buttons down here remain disabled. And then the save button for the combined track remains disabled until the merge track exists. I'd like to point out that there's a help option for the users to understand how the buttons work within the program. And then I'd like to show that there's also validation, so if you don't select the sound file, it'll pop up no file selected and then the buttons will remain disabled. So selecting a file will enable the buttons, and then the same goes for the WAV2. So playing the first imported track in full. And then import the second WAV file and play it in full. Okay, now I'd like to show the features, and then I'll demonstrate them for just the WAV1 for now. So when playing, the moving line captures tracks the song per second, so it moves along with the track playing, and then you can pause the song to stop the line at the current point, and play to continue it, or stop to reset the line back to the initial starting position. You can also skip to a selected point and start playing from there, or you can skip whilst it's playing from any point. You can also manipulate the speed at which the audio is being played. So if we play it at the maximum speed, and play it at a slower speed, okay. And then the next feature I'd like to show is the extracts. So selecting an extract of the song, I've created two options for this. So one is a manual input, which provides the user with an accurate selection of the start and end time. So say the user wanted to specifically select the starting point at 4.33 and then end at 8.55. When we click sample WAV, the extract is extracted and stored within the sample WAV, and then now I can show a different alternative to selecting the start and end points. This is a less accurate but quicker selection, so it'll quickly pass the selected points into the start and end boxes, and then once you click sample, the merged buttons will become available. And then now that these buttons are available, so the extracts are being stored in sample 1, or sample WAV1 and sample WAV2. So once we click merge, the track will appear, and then the save button will also become available to save the combined track once it exists. So now we click merge, the merge track exists, and then we'll be able to save it later on. So playing the track in full of the merged track, and then we can just adjust the speed, pause, play, pause, stop, and play it back from 0, back to normal, and then saving the track. The same validation happens for when saving, so if you select the save option but then decide to cancel, an error will show suggesting that the save failed. And then if we save it as the merged track, it should appear on the side right there, and then if we import, the graph should look the same as the combined track. So yeah, it looks the same, but because it's a smaller graph, it'll look slightly different. This is slightly extended, and then if we play it, exactly the same. Okay, this is the end of my video demo. Thank you.